run of sonnets. You may be seated.
My dear son, it's almost June. I hope this letter catches up with you and finds you well. It's been dry, but they're calling for rain, and everything's the same old same in Johnsonville. Your stubborn old daddy ain't said too much, but I'm sure you know he sends his love. And she goes on in a letter from home. I hold it up and show my buddies like we ain't scared and our boots ain't muddy, and they all laugh like there's something funny about the way I talk when I say mama sends her best, y'all. I fold it up and put it in.
I'm gonna fail the science test.
Well, don't worry, there's lunch tutoring.
I don't know how to do my math homework.
There's lunch tutoring that can help you. Lunch tutoring is Monday, Wednesday, Friday for B and C lunch in the cafeteria.
Hey kids, Murray again. Listen, this is an opportunity, those of you that are interested in acting, that are in my Drama 1, or even if you're not in my drama class, or maybe you were in it last year, if you're interested in signing up for Drama 2, I'd like for you to come by my classroom sometime and sign up on the sign-up sheet. I just need to see if there's any interest for anybody coming in and wanting to do a Drama 2 class. All right, see ya.
Good morning, Roadrunners. Well, since the holidays are coming up, we're going to try to get into the holiday spirit with our annual canned food drive. So as you see, it starts October 26th, 2016, and ends January 26th, 2018. So make sure you please bring your goodies.
Please bring non-perishables such as canned food, dried box food, cereal, top ramen, and etc. Leave anything that you bring to the school with your first hour teacher, and then go to your classes. And the class that contributes the most gets a prize.
What's up, Roadrunners? This is Miss Keel. We got our Veterans Day wall here. We're gonna need you guys to bring in some pictures of veterans that you'd like to honor. You can find more information about this on flyers that have been given to your teachers. If you need more, I have extras in Sincere's room. And basically what you're gonna wanna do, make a photocopy of the photo of the veteran that you wanna honor and fill out this form that your teacher also has. The form needs the veteran's name, the military branch or years served. You're gonna need to put your name and then relation to the veteran. So make sure to get those to your teachers so they can get it to us so we can get our Veterans Wall all decorated for Veterans Day next week. Thank you.
Soldiers from wars both old and new march down city streets. Flags hang from homes, businesses, even car antennas. Ceremonies remember those who dutifully served their nation. It's Veterans Day, or Remembrance Day, as it's known in much of the world, a time to honor members of the armed forces. And it all began in a railroad car with a document to end the war to end all wars. World War I, also known as the Great War, shocked the global community with its unprecedented toll in human life. Untold millions were killed. Germany was running low on manpower and supplies, so they agreed to sign an armistice, or truce, in the French commander Ferdinand Foch's private rail car. On the 11th hour, on the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918, all was quiet on the Western Front. The fighting had ended. Exactly 1 year later, President Woodrow Wilson decreed that Americans should observe a moment of silence at 11 a.m. to remember the armistice and to embrace the peace. Other Allied nations commemorated the peaceful anniversary as well. In England and Canada, citizens wore paper poppies. Poppies had become a symbol of the armistice. The poem Flanders Field described a one-time battlefield. In Flanders Field, the poppies blow, between the crosses, row on row. In America, the nation's first unknown soldier was laid to rest at Arlington National Cemetery on Armistice Day, 1921. He was a casualty of the Great War. Since that first memorial, other unknown soldiers from America's wars have been interred in the tomb. And it's become tradition for the president or one of his representatives to lay a wreath on the monument every November 11th. A resolution was passed in 1926 inviting all Americans to remember Armistice Day and the soldiers who fought so hard for peace. The idea caught on. By 1938, the day was marked with so many ceremonies and parades, Congress made it a legal holiday, giving people the day off work. After World War II and the Korean War, Americans wanted to open up the holiday to include not just World War I veterans, but all who served in combat. In 1954, President Dwight Eisenhower, a World War II vet himself, legally changed the U.S. Armistice Day to Veterans Day, honoring those who served in all American wars. For a brief time starting in 1971, Congress moved the holiday to the fourth Monday in October, giving Americans a 3-day weekend. But most people rejected the idea. The traditional date of November 11th, the anniversary of the Great War's ceasefire, was too historically important to forget. President Ford reversed the law in 1975, returning Veterans Day back to its rightful date. Over the decades, the holiday has changed with the times. Originally, it was a call for world peace. Then in the U.S., it became a day to remember war veterans. Today, Veterans Day is set aside to honor not just those who served in war, but also those who have served their nation in peace.
Give it to your teachers. If you need more, I have extras in the room.
Aiden, you're awesome for following and paying attention to the announcements. Caitlin, you are awesome for following and paying attention to the announcements. Crystal, you're awesome for paying attention to the announcements.
You're gonna do good.
Kylie, you are awesome for paying attention to the announcements.
Students and teachers, for that matter, if you see any students who are quietly watching the announcements, sure to give them a pop dollar.
My shirt, pick up my gun and get back to work. And it keeps me driving on, waiting on letters from home. Dear son, I know I ain't written. I'm sitting here tonight alone in the kitchen. It occurs to me I might not have said it, so I'll say it now. Son, you make me proud. I hold it up and show my buddies like we ain't scared and our boots ain't muddy, but no one laughs, 'cause there ain't nothing funny when a soldier cries. And I just wipe my eyes. I fold it up and put it in my shirt, pick up my gun and get back to work. And it keeps me driving on, waiting on letters from home.